next week.
This 10 News Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
Pretty cute dogs, and they're here, unfortunately, though, for our warm-up. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is joining us live to tell us how warm it's going to get this week.
Hi, Lindsay. Thankfully, the heat will not be extreme, and it could be worse. Actually, the smoke is keeping the temperatures from getting as hot as they could. But as we look over the Gulf of Mexico, and you heard a lot of people say so much rain, what does that mean? They're expecting over 15 inches of rainfall, potentially even higher amounts if this system continues to moving so slowly. So certainly a lot of concerns. The last time we had a storm like that, it was in Texas, and it just led to a lot of rain. I believe it was Harvey that produced all that rain, and it was just days on days of rain, lots of flooding. So hopefully that's not the case. With the latest hurricane that came through, that one was moving at 15 miles an hour. So big difference when you have a slow-moving system versus one that's speeding at 15 miles an hour. As we look over the city and over the county, there's that thin layer of smoke still in place. We'll see patchy clouds developing tonight and even some fog as we go into the overnight hours due to the marine layer making a comeback. So onshore flow and a warm up. We have it all this week. 78 degrees in San Diego right now. The winds out of the west-northwest. As we look at our fire headlines, the weather is improving. Even though we still have that heat, it is definitely better. Expecting the smoke to continue probably through Wednesday. So you're going to see that gray in the sky or the haziness in the sky for a little bit longer. Humidity levels will continue to rise, and the warm weather will continue through the end of the week, but typically September is one of our warmest months. Usually the rest of the country is August. In San Diego, it is September. Right now, 89 in Ramona, 84 in Kearney Mesa. Looking back at today's temperatures, we did make it to 81 in San Diego. We had upper 90s in Campo, 97 degrees today there. Valley Center also making it to 95 and 94 in Ramona. Now you see this ridge of high pressure just kind of parked over the southwest. It stays here, even with the storm system moving in over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll start to see that system to our north. And this one model is keeping it to the north, although there is a pretty good sign that it'll provide a cool down for us into the weekend and early next week. For the overnight hours, comfortable at least 67 degrees. Inland communities dropping down to around 64 degrees by morning. So at least we have the nights. Unlike last heat wave when it was hot during the night and it just extreme during the day. In our 7-day forecast, 80s will continue around 83, 84 Tuesday, Wednesday. By the weekend, dropping down to 79 degrees on Sunday. And since the smoke in the air should start to clear by the middle of the weekend should be much better for everyone. Inland communities will stay in the upper 90s for a few more days. By Thursday, it starts getting better, and then next week, certainly much better. In the mountains, still a couple of 80s expected through Thursday, then back down to the 70s. Saturday will stay there into the beginning of next week. Deserts, they're going to be around 109 for a few more days. So that heat continues through the end of the week. And then over the weekend, everyone will start to see a cool down, cool enough to bring temperatures back down to near normal. So it may not be cool, but definitely temperatures will be dropping and the air quality should be improving by then as well.
That's good news. Thank you, Angelica. Kaiser Permanente.